A federal appeals court is again blocking the controversial immigration law known as SB4.
That's right. The bill would allow local law enforcement to arrest, jail, and prosecute migrants suspected, and that's the key word there, suspected of crossing the border illegally.
Overnight, a panel of judges denied the state's request to suspend a lower court ruling saying that the law is unconstitutional. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals will hold a hearing on SB4 next week. CBS News immigration politics reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez is here with us in Studio 57. Camilo, talk to us about what we should expect when the court reviews this case again next week.
Hi, Lana and Errol. This is a procedural ruling that the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals issued to continue this hold on SB4, this controversial Texas law, but it does not weigh in on the legality of this measure that Texas had wanted to implement and that the Biden administration and other groups are challenging in federal court. This is obviously a significant blow to Texas, which wanted to implement this law while these courts decided on the legality question. Next week, there is a hearing on Wednesday as to whether or not this law is, one, constitutional, but also legal. The Biden administration is arguing that it is not constitutional because they argue that it interferes with federal immigration enforcement, that it ignores the U.S. asylum law, and that it also jeopardizes diplomatic relations with the Mexican government, which has actually called this measure anti-immigrant and has vowed to reject any returns of migrants from the state of Texas. But if we are taking this ruling as any indicator on how this court may rule, it looks like the panel will side against Texas and with the Biden administration, because they said in this ruling, the majority said that for 150 years, immigration has been the exclusive purview of the federal government.
It speaks to the lengths at which some states like Texas, though, are willing or trying to go in order to get their hands around this issue. I know that you recently visited Arizona. This has one of the busiest U.S.-Mexico border crossings when it comes to those coming into the country illegally. What did you see there?
Well, there has been a dramatic shift in where migrants are crossing along the U.S.-Mexico border. Crossings have plunged along the Texas border, but they have increased sharply along the Arizona and California borders. Most migrants, 60% of them, are now crossing in those two states, California and Arizona, not in Texas. If you ask Governor Greg Abbott, he will take credit for that. He will say that the razor wire, the arrest of migrants, the busing of migrants that he has overseen is leading to more migrants crossing in other states and not in Texas. But Border Patrol Chief Jason Owens told me that that is more complicated, that one of the reasons that we have seen a shift in the migration flows is because the Mexican government has done more enforcement on the Texas border than along the other borders with California and Arizona. So Mexico is playing a bigger role, a higher role near the Texas border than they are in other parts of the border.
So given, though, that these routes have shifted to Arizona, how is that state handling the influx?
Well, right now, border communities there are bracing for a humanitarian crisis, and that is because the Tucson shelter system is right now running out of federal money, and also they could be forced to reject migrants if the number of illegal crossings soar. Right now, they're housing about several hundred migrants each day, but if that number rises to 1,200, they told us, they could start rejecting some people, and that could lead Border Patrol to start releasing migrants, including families with children, into the streets of Tucson. That would be unprecedented for that area.
All right, Camilo Montoya-Galvez, really crisscrossing the country on this important issue. Great to see you. Thanks for being with us.